Alright, so we're here with Rodrigo Rojas. He just won
Hello.
the Salem regionals. He was playing Salad, so we're gonna get his list.
Yeah, I went XO1 with this deck. I probably should have went undefeated. But just to start the video, I want to give shout outs to Celestial Gaming, Imperium Duelist, TN, and Javi. Those are all of our sponsors for the team. Shout outs to John Hamby, Elvis Prado, Georgie Kachurin. I play with all of them. Georgie told me to cut some cards. I didn't. So glad I didn't. But let's just get started. So salad cards, play 3 Gazelle. Don't need to explain that. 3 Spinny, 2 Foxy. People like to switch this ratio around. This makes Hita, and you can just like crash a card and get Gazelle to your hand. And you don't really want to discard cards to combo. And other Salamangreats, Jack Jaguar, Falco, Foul. People don't play this card, but this card just like helps you lock back row to continue your plays. And it also like you always make Dweller if you play this card. And then that's it for the salads. Other Cyberase monster, I play Lady Debug. Starter card, hand traps, 3 Phantasme. This card was really good. It like unbreaked my hands when I went second, and it drew into hand traps. Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler. I cut an Effect Veiler down because every time I open one, I'd get called by the grave, and when I Phantasme, I'd draw Veiler again, and I just wouldn't be able to use it. Spell cards, 3 Circle, search anything you need to combo, Sanctuary. I drew this card like 4 times. 3 times I put it back with Phantasme, so I got lucky. 1 time it was okay. I'm actually happy I drew it. Fusion of Fire, Will. People don't play these cards, but like this card is so good in the Sky Striker grind game, and in the mirror match, it's just like this is how you win. Fusion of Fire, you just like outlink monsters your opponent makes, like Evermax, like you can't target. So like you fusion someone with their guy, and your guy just like immediately gets a 1500 boost. So it's like over 4k. So those are the salad spells. Also play 3 Sign and Mining. If you aren't playing 3 of these, I don't know what you're thinking. But like you always want a combo. 3 Called by the Grave. Hand traps. Also 3 Twin Twister. I like these cards because against the Orcus matchup, and if you Phantasme, you can either keep both of these cards in your hand and like you just play through both their interruptions, the double Fog Blade and the Dingrisu, or you just see one of these and you just out the Fog Blades, or you figure out the Dingrisu, because this deck can play through one of them, but it can't play through both. And then other spell cards, Desires. This isn't common in the deck, but I really like this card because in the situations where you can't combo, like you already can't combo, so like why does it matter if you banish 10 cards from your deck if you aren't able to even play? So that's why I really like this card. And I always do the combo and then like draw powerful cards. Rage and Roar. I don't play 2 Rage. I just think 1 of each is fine. Like you want to be able to combo every turn. Best card in my deck, 3 Infinite Impermanence. If I want to open 1 hand trap, I want it to be this card because it just plays through Called by the Grave. I've lost duels when my opponent opens Connector Called by the Grave and I only have 1 hand trap. They just tear my hand apart. So yeah, that's the main deck. It's 42 cards. Let's get into the side deck. So I played a lot of win buttons. 3 Lancia. If I saw this card going second, I win. Yeah, the 1 Scythe. I don't think I ever summoned this card, but in testing it was really good. Like it's just another win button in my deck. Play the rest of the Artifact Engine. 3 Sanctum. Yep. I like to summon Lancia instead of Scythe sometimes, depending if I have Roar or not, because I'll just get like Chalice or Impermanence. And I always shotgun these cards because I don't want to get Dankoed. And then I play 2 Pink. This card is really good. I just summon it whenever they flip a Floodgate. I just pop it because there was a lot of Draco. I think I played 2 Draco players, and I just like beat over a Spectre border, where I just left it there on the field until I had to deal with a Floodgate. So it was really nice. And then more win buttons. Super Poly. You play this card because if Thunder makes the board where they lose to this card, which is like Hot Red, Colossus, and what's the other guy? Zombie Stein. Then you just like choose what you can deal with. And yep. And then other win buttons. 2 Anti-Spell Imperial Order. This is for the Sky Striker matchup. If you go second, you probably put these in still because they're gonna add the engage, and then during their turn you flip this, and if they don't have an out, then They have to wait a whole turn, and by then you're winning because you just shuffle everything back with Helio. And then the final card in the side deck, they won evenly matched. This card actually never came up, but I still sided in against Striker because when they make their board, you just kind of want to even the game out. So you just like make them have one card, they only have one interruption, and they usually can't deal with that. So yeah, let's just get into the extra deck. Extra triple Balinks. It's a Gospel Revival in a monster. 3 Sunlight Wolf. 2 Heat Leo. I Fusion of Fire to decay people like 5 times. And it was really good. And then the 1XYZ. I wish I had 2, but I couldn't find space. So I always recycled this. I prioritized getting this back into my deck for problem matchups. And then 1 Phoenix. I wish I played more of this card. This card was really good. But I couldn't find room. 1 Hita. 1 Avermax. This card put in a lot of work against the Sky Striker matchup. Like, they can't out it sometimes unless they have jamming waves. Like, one of the Sky Striker players tried to win anchor this card 3 times. It was pretty funny. And then I played 1 Abyss Dweller. I'm always making Abyss Dweller and sending Roar against, like, every deck. Because if you make this against Orcus, then they just, like, lose. And then Fusion of Fire target. Salamangreat, Chimera. And then Supreme King for the Super Poly. But other than that, that's it.
Alright, so we already did shoutouts. Any changes you'd make to the deck or any notable rounds?
No notable rounds. The tournament was pretty good for me. I drew really well. Other than that, that's it. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Alright, congrats, man.
Thank you.